Somebody tell them
there it
is. Right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly discussion about the paranormal and anything that's weird and wonderful. Tonight or today or whatever time it is where you're watching this, we are going to discuss about UFOs and also the activities under the sea and whether or not the UFOs are under the sea. So, ladies, who wants to kick off?
Jade, this is more your
comes in. Oh goodness! All right, well, over here we just had another congressional hearing, and apparently there are even some new theories coming out about the fact that so many USOs, what we call unidentified submersible objects, a lot of people believe that they are clustered at the bottom of the ocean and have suddenly started leaving for some reason.
Okay.
That is the newest theory on the block.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really interesting. Mm-hmm. I have been out here for the last 4 or 5 days looking for one in the water, in the ocean. Haven't found anything. I haven't found anything outside the ocean or seen anything in the sky. But do I believe in UFOs or UAPs? Absolutely. Do I think I have seen one at some time? Absolutely. When I had done some research earlier on them, I came across a thing that cited the cities in the U.S. that would survive an alien attack. And ironically, the cities that they stated were because they were by water and they felt like aliens couldn't swim. But then there's theories that there are underwater bases. So I'm not really sure, what's true. I'm ready to see it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen a UFO. I've never seen an alien. I do believe they do exist. But it would be nice to actually see one, to actually say, I'm part of the group. I've seen it, but I haven't as yet. But the interesting thing is that they're actually leaving our planet. I could actually fully understand the reasons why behind it. I mean, come on. We're not exactly hospitable, are we?
Well, not only that, but there are so many reasons people are coming up with to justify them leaving if they are already here, which by all accounts, it's very possible. They have a, geological upset. Naturally, all the tectonic plates are getting ready to do a hard shift, and everybody knows it. Everybody can feel it. That's probably part of the reason why a lot of us can't sleep.
All those volcanoes are really, really active right now, too.
Yes. And
yes, they are.
And then there's creatures that are
kicking in hard.
And then there's creatures that are coming up from the oceans that we've never seen. And obviously, there's more reports on seeing Bigfoot. So there's something shifting here. There's something happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we need answers. So if anyone has any answers or any thoughts, obviously send us a message, and obviously we'll let you know.
And I was watching a show the other day, and I had this guy, his name is Chuck Zurkowski on it. I'm sure a lot of other people already know who he is, but he actually went outside of Roswell. Now, this did not happen in Roswell. It was outside of Roswell in another town. And he actually did an archaeological dig, and found a piece of a crashed spaceship.
Wow.
And when they dug it up, it was flat. And then when it got to the sunlight, it curled up. It was a triangle. So it curled up, the 3 parts curled up. When they put it back in the envelope, it went flat again. And they took it out of the envelope and it curled back up again. And they weren't sure if it was from solar rays or what it was from. But if you go to ufonut.com, he has a lot of information about that. He has a lot of stuff about Bigfoot. He did Dave Schrader's show the other day. It was really interesting. So they actually have proof of the Roswell crash.
Wow.
Piece of ship, but it didn't actually happen in Roswell. And we all, in America, we all know that they have an alien and a dang spaceship there. They just won't tell us the truth. We know it's there. It's already been out. Why don't you just tell us? You know, we're not going to freak out like we would have in the 50s.
Maybe they're worried about the backlash.
We're not going to freak out like we would have back then. I mean, people wore tinfoil hats back in the day because they're afraid of them. We're not afraid of them.
There's also a lot of political reasons not to actually do disclosure, because once you tell everybody, yes, they are here,
power,
and we have been interacting with them, you've got everybody wanting the technology, which means you're going to have to share fairly regardless. I'm of the personal opinion, make a deal with that species off to the side. Not everybody has to get in on the exact same thing, but due to technological advancement on that, you've got weapons, you've got things that make living easier. You have just numerous advantages to having that technology around, no matter what it is. And everybody's going to want a fair share of it, which I agree with, but that's not our call to make.
Absolutely.
We're not the ones providing said technology.
I really feel like people got it right when they said there was different species from outer space, because look at all the nationalities we have here on Earth. So I feel like, you know, wherever they came from, they have a lot of different species too, you know, that distinguish themselves from each other.
Probably lots of different races in their gene pools, just like us.
And we were talking about hieroglyphics and the pyramids and everything. And, you know, I feel like there are some that are really big, like giants. And I also feel like there are some that are teeny tiny too, that we haven't seen because they're so small. But I feel like they come in different sizes also.
I mean, that would explain a lot of things. But at the end of the day, you know, the fact remains that they're actually leaving. And why is it if they're leaving? Why are we seeing more of them? Are they trying to make it known to us that they are here? They have been, just so that the people know, you know, the inhabitants of Earth know that they do exist.
Maybe radiation has something to do with that.
It's possible.
It may make them really sick. You know, how we get colds and fevers and, you know, seasonal allergies and stuff like that. Maybe something that we're doing to the planet is making them sick. So we're just leaving. They don't want to be here.
Or it's possible, on that note, it's very possible that they could be lacking in the radiation they would normally get in space.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good theory. Yeah. I mean,
I mean, as far as them coming and going, we're pretty much in the petri dish on ET eBay. So it's literally, it's going to take some time. And I don't know if it's because they don't feel like the rest of the population is ready for their appearance, or how they're actually going to explain what's coming to us if there is indeed something about to happen.
That's true.
My brother had an interesting theory, if y'all want to hear it, because I told him what our subject was, and he said he believes that the Earth is in a big globe, and that the aliens are watching us on the other side of the globe, and for them to be able to come visit us, they have to go through a tube under the ocean, and they come up through there.
That is a thought. Did you hear, speaking of just the ocean portion of this, did you hear that supposedly they found another ocean underneath the one that we are currently witnessing?
No. Wow.
Supposedly that is something they have recently discovered, that there is an ocean under the ocean. It was recently. Let me see if I can whip up that article.
Because please do.
That's interesting, because
and where they found it. That'd be awesome. Maybe Atlantis is down there. Or
it's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Which could explain the Bermuda Triangle as well, the shifts in it and how it...
Yes, scientists have discovered a massive underground ocean located about 700 kilometers beneath the Earth's surface, which is believed to contain 3 times the volume of all surface oceans combined. However, the water is not in liquid form, but it is trapped within crystalline structure of the mineral called ringwoodite.
Wow.
That's really interesting.
That is, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, all these years,
And
who knew? Have you ever looked at those rings that keep showing up?
Sorry?
The rings in the sky that keep showing up, and they get
small,
the
halos?
They get big, and they get small. Yeah, the little halo rings. I don't want to know what that is. That's kind of odd.
It's probably their way of communicating, to whatever. They're bouncing off our satellites to... Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, our technology is primitive compared to theirs. So
I will post the link I just found over on X that actually could explain it a little bit better. The Smithsonian has also posted an article on it.
Oh, that's a big deal too. That's a really big deal if they're getting involved.
Yeah.
That was not what I was going after.
Oh.
Come on, you silly keyboard.
Did you delete it?
No. There we go.
I mean, all this is interesting. We do need hard evidence. So unless they come and stand in front of us and say, hey, this is the situation, this is what's been going on, and this is what we're prepared to offer to help you advance. I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting to actually see them.
I feel like they're done with us. I feel like they're leaving because they just can't deal with us anymore. But like the unruly children, they just had enough of us.
Can you blame them? I mean, come on. Oh,
I'm telling you, when they fly by Earth, they lock their doors. I'm not kidding.
No, unfortunately, it's not available in my country.
Oh,
that's really...
Well, fine then. I'll just have to find another link.
Maybe give her the hit words to look it up from there.
Just ocean discovered under the ocean.
Yeah, that'll work.
But I mean, there's so many interesting things that are actually happening right now. I mean, weather, for starters, is changing so rapidly. It goes from one extreme to another. I mean, could this be because the Earth is shifting in certain ways?
Here we go.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a scientist.
This one may
a meteor hit Atlanta
better.
the other day. Wasn't it Atlanta?
Did it?
It was in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy things happening at the moment. This place that I'm at now, I was here last July, and there was this sandbar with all the pelicans and stuff on it. But you had to have a boogie board or a canoe to get to it. And now that I'm here this year, it's just a month shy of being a year. You don't need that. You can walk around the puddle because it has like a big pond in the middle. You can walk around that to get to it. You don't need a canoe out to it anymore. So everything is shifting this way.
Okay.
And it was really far out there last year. Not anymore.
Yeah.
There we go.
Climate change.
Try that article from Indy 500 or Indy100.com and see if you can pull that one up, because it's really, really interesting what they found.
Yeah, I got it.
Got that one?
I got it.
So do y'all believe
Awesome.
there is underwater UFO bases, or do you think they're everywhere?
I think it's entirely possible they are everywhere.
And they're watching and observing, you know.
I think so too. I had one of the guys that follow us asked me that too, because there's not that many people out here. He asked me if I saw any. I was like, no, I got my eyes open, but not yet. I mean, it's possible.
I mean, that gentleman that came on, what was his name? That came on about the aliens. Was it James? I can't remember his name.
The remote viewer?
Pardon?
The remote viewer? Yeah, his name's James.
Yeah. He made a valid point, didn't he, about aliens, didn't he? About them being human and walking among us or something like that.
Hybrids.
I think they do that. Yeah.
You know, I mean, that. Yeah. You know,
I think they can shapeshift for sure. Huh? I think they can shapeshift for sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're traveled enough to be able to explore other planets, you have to be able to blend in order to learn what you need to learn on the ground.
Of course.
Right.
I mean, unless you plan on exhausting your resources with invisibility, blending in does actually help a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you know, do they look like us? Are they solid or are they translucent, you know, sort of see-through or what? I mean...
Oh, that brings up something really interesting. Somebody had made a post about the Bible and aliens. Does the Bible talk about aliens? And they were like, no, they do not. But they talk about other beings like demons and angels that are in another realm, but they are around us and we can't see them most of the time, but they are here. So if we can't see them and angels and demons are here, why can't an alien, what we consider an alien, actually be one of them and be here? We don't know what they are. We don't know where they came from.
No, we don't know what they look like either.
I mean, they're angels and demons too. We don't know.
Exactly. And, you know, we can't rule it out. You know, it's all theory. It's all sort of, you know, what's really going on. You know, and,
you know, I think there's y'all a question. Have you ever seen someone, I can think of an actress, so I won't say her name because I don't want to hurt her feelings, but have you ever seen a person where you felt like there was something odd about them, like they just didn't quite look human, you know? Like maybe their eyes were too far apart, or
I have a whole long list.
Do you actually think maybe they're an alien trying to be human?
Considering the way she was acting, it's entirely possible.
I mean, I've seen a few where I'm just like, they just really look odd to me, you know, like I wouldn't go up to them and talk to them if I just met them on the street. I wouldn't go up to them and talk to them because something just didn't look quite right, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I suppose in certain respects, they look at us and think, yeah, not right. So I think it's, right. You know, it's
I don't want to talk to you either.
Yeah, it's touche, you know. You know, but yeah, I mean, it's fascinating stuff. But we just need answers. We need hard evidence, you know, to actually put the pieces together and actually find out exactly what is happening on this planet, you know, and ask the question, how long they've been here? How, you know, are they being experimented on? I mean, that's awful to know that is what's going on. Yeah, just to find out.
somewhere in my timeline, there is posted a UFO timeline that somebody else made. I was in a chat room one day and I ran across it, and it's really, really detailed. And I also put it on our Trello UFO site. So if y'all want to look at it and then repost it or whatever, it's around. It's really well known, and it is a long, long, long list with links and actual papers that were signed by the military and all kinds of things. It's really interesting. And like I said, that UFO nut, he has a lot of stuff on his too to help prove the facts. They're there. They are there, but nobody seemed to have been taking it seriously till the last maybe 50 years. Now all of a sudden everyone's like, yeah, the UFOs exist and this exists, and we have gigantic sharks, and we have
see, that's scary.
we have aliens now, and we have ghosts and demons walking the earth, and nobody really took it seriously until recently. And now all of a sudden everything's, maybe that's why they're leaving, because we're discovering everything.
Well, because it's also been brought to my attention that since the human mind can only comprehend a certain amount of anything around them, the fact that we're actually starting to notice things that are out of the ordinary means we're growing as a species. There are so many different veils in outer space that we can't perceive with our eyes or the way that our brain functions. It is possible that we are just now getting to the point where our perception is opening up enough to be able to notice these things and to actually be able to take it in and process it.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we're unfazed by it, aren't we? Let's put it this way. We're unfazed.
Oh my God.
It's not necessarily unfazed when the comprehension level isn't there.
These two that I'm here with are screaming little kids. I swear to God. Edgar about pushed me into the bushes the other night because something moved and it scared him. And he started screaming. I'm like,
they scream like a bell, okay?
I'm like, I'm not even related to you. Leave me alone. Get my brother.
She texted me that the other night, and I'm like, oh my God.
I've had so much crap happen to me. I'm just looking at him going, really? That scared you?
Well, I mean, the whole thing with everything we're starting to notice and witness now, it's kind of the same principle. Because once we've been exposed to it enough, we're jaded by it. And we're kind of like, okay. And we move on until the next big thing pops up. And then it's, and then we move on.
Yeah. Like today, I'm like, where'd my swimsuit go? Okay, I know where it was. Where is it? Where is it? I know I left it in this one spot. Where is it? And then they had to go find it for me. And it was totally like way over there where it wasn't supposed to be. It's becoming normal. Y'all just do whatever. I don't care.
But technology, I mean, we've got phones. Everyone's on their phones. Everyone's
and that's emitting
everything else.
That's emitting waves and stuff into the air too, which might have, something to do with it too.
Unless we get a telescope, I think that's when we're going to find things. We're going to see things that we wouldn't ordinarily see. But
I feel like it's gotten closer to the Earth now than it used to be years ago.
Yeah.
Because what are you looking at? What did you see?
No, I was asking in my head. I'm like, what's gotten closer to the Earth?
You got that look like.
I'm waiting for the answer before I jump on it.
I feel like the aliens and everything have gotten closer to the Earth than they were years ago, because years ago we used to just see them in the sky. Now we see more things on Earth, and maybe it does have something to do with the cell phones. Maybe it's emitting so much energy that is drawing things to us now.
Well, they're probably curious about us, but now the curiosity, as they say, killed the cat. They now decided, nah.
Well, it's a good thing that kitty cat has 9 lives, because we're on a roll here.
Yeah. But, I mean, we just need to have that firm evidence that they're here, they're walking around among us, they're somehow trying to communicate with us. But
that's another thing too. We don't seem to get that many UFO pictures to IBPIR, except for the ones that are in the sky. Why do we not get anything on the ground, or why do we not get alien pictures sent in? It just seems to be a lot of things flying around, and then half of them get debunked anyway.
Well, yeah.
Why are we not getting pictures of, oh my God, what was this in the woods, or what was this, that broke into my house or whatever, instead of it being human or a deer or even Bigfoot? Really, we're not getting that many really good pictures on the ground.
Oh, I have a question. This is just random, okay? Maybe they're not ghosts. Maybe they're the aliens.
It's possible.
What we think is. Do you see where my brain's going?
I mean, Jaden, I think Bigfoot lies with the aliens now anyway, to be honest with you. Chris brought up that theory, but it kind of makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But what we mistake as a ghost that we can't see could possibly well be an alien that has walked in, invisible, and started touching things. I mean, your ankle bracelet?
Oh, my ankle bracelet.
It's just a random thought.
That's why I was like, why is it taking my swimsuit? It already took my ankle bracelet 50,000 freaking times. It took forever the first time to get it back. It took over a month. It was like a month and a half to get my ankle bracelet back. I don't wear that one anymore. And then they kept taking the other one off so much that I just threw it on my dresser. I left it there.
It's probably the aliens. They've come down. They thought, do you know what? That's really pretty. I think we will see how that actually works.
I guess it really is our home. I mean, I might be going too close for comfort for them or something.
Yeah, and as for your swimwear, it's probably,
it's too much. They take my stuff all the time. When I was younger, they took my damn shoes. I mean, I'm not alien or a ghost. Leave me the hell alone, please.
You've got that magnetic energy that just kind of pulls them through, and they're like, well, hello.
The problem is, I took the picture when I first came to the beach. I was down there by myself. Took the picture. Here, I got a big dark cloud above my head. So now James is going to remote view it for me to find out what the hell it is. I swear.
Yeah, it's probably an alien. They're probably debating whether or not to pick you up.
I think I brought our friend with us. That's what I think I did. Hopefully he'll stay. I don't know.
Just set a beer out for him. It'll be okay.
I'm one of those lucky people that gets to experience everything.
That's what I was going to say. It's always you. There's something about you that they are just attracted to.
The guys had nothing happen to them. It was just me when I was here by myself. I'm like, come on.
Hang on a minute. Are you sure it's not them?
That's because when you're alone, they don't feel like they have to perform for anybody else. They can literally just focus on getting their message across to you. And she's like, nope, not touching it. No.
Now do you feel special?
I am so special.
You are so special.
Ghosts and elementals and everything. Aliens just love me. I swear. I don't know what to say.
It's got to be a tall people thing because I hardly see anything anymore. It's like there for a while. I was able to see.
I'm literally only 5'2". I don't know why they love me so much.
Still taller than me. But
well, at least you got some company.
Well,
I know, right down here in Midget Land.
This has been since I was 8 years old. I don't know how old you were when you started experiencing things, but I was 8.
I was about 7.
I saw something that I've never seen again, which was really creepy. And then I saw my grandfather when he passed away. And I thought it was my dad, but it wasn't. It was my grandfather. And ever since then, it's like an open door. Here you go. Let's go talk to her,
See, you pierced the veil, and now everything's just falling out of the closet that's been stuffed in there for so long. It's just ready to explode.
I kind of secretly like it though. I mean,
we know.
Really
it's
nice.
Exciting.
It's really nice to figure out, what's going on. And that's why I have y'all. That's why I have y'all to help me.
Well, we try.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
When you come to the States, you need to go to Texas, and you and I will go to her house.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on from there because.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if she hits DFW International, I can swing through there and grab her, and then just head straight to you.
It'd be fun. It would be really fun. And do you know what? I think, right, that we should video it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We will totally do a blog on it.
Yeah.
We'll video the whole thing. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean,
it's going to happen.
I guess we need to start saving up SD cards for this because this is going to be fun.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, it's amazing what you actually see when you're completely relaxed and you're not on.
And that's what happened to me on New Year's Day this year. And I knew I was completely relaxed when all that happened. And I feel like I was stuck in a time warp, which is weird because I've never had that happen before. So that was a new experience. And
yeah.
I was so relaxed that day, I could have just fell asleep staying in it. I mean, it was awesome. But I don't know.
Yeah. I think, when you're not at least expecting it, that's when it happens.
Oh, of course.
You go searching for it.
That is a law of manifestation.
Absolutely.
Because we're ready to record it. It never shows up when you're ready to record. It's always after. Like, hold on.
Oh, of course. That's the reason a lot of people will actually leave their equipment running 24/7, and they don't care how long it takes. They'll do it until they catch something.
I didn't even turn mine on. I brought 2 things with me, and I didn't even use it.
That's because you're happy. You're in a happy place.
Well, I wasn't going to bring anything with me, and then I was like, oh, if you don't bring it, then something's going to happen, and you wonder where she had it, and it'll be all your fault. So no, I brought some.
Yeah, but see, I always bring the kitchen sink whenever I go away.
Well, you need to because you're going to need it over here.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
The guys are leaving me. I'm going to be here by myself, so I'm sure something's going to happen.
Well, see, then it's a good thing you brought your equipment like I suggested.
Right. Elizabeth said it to you.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's just like
it's just on vacation. The guy says leave me alone now.
It's just like our fearless leader. It's like grab your checklist and do it. Because if you don't, you're gonna wish to high hell you'd actually remembered to bring something.
Yeah.
It's so hot here. Oh.
I know, it's really hot here.
Yes.
I can hear the ocean. I'm ready to jump back in there. There's no aliens. There's no aliens yet.
Rub it in. Why don't you?
I invited everybody. Nobody could get here.
Oh, yeah.
I invited both of y'all and Chris and a couple of other people I know. But
I promised you we would do that next year.
Do better, Elizabeth.
I will. I promise. Oh my God. No, next year.
Okay.
I'll pick Jade and I will come and we will stay in that place with you.
This is a really great house. I stayed here last year too. Absolutely.
Despite James saying, "Oh, she's going to have my bedroom."
I love it. We'll have a paranormal camp out.
Yeah.
Woohoo! We'll have a cookout.
I cooked out the other day.
I've never had cookout.
Are you kidding me?
We're gonna fix that.
Ever.
Oh
yes.
We're gonna fix that because that's not something you get to dip out of here without experiencing.
We made steak and shrimp and corn on the cob and baked potatoes and salad the other day. Oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's really cool. Yes.
We were so full.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, definitely. I would love to experience that with some Budweiser.
Ew.
Ew.
Budweiser. Sorry, Budweiser. You import some good beer. I'm sorry.
All right, then wine.
Hey, now that we can all agree on.
Yeah, we can do that too.
But do you realize if we do this, okay?
It's no driving. We don't condone drinking and driving.
No. Well, no, we'll be in one place. But what I was going to
or somebody else can drive.
Well, yeah. What I was actually going to say is that you do realize, well, Jade's seen me.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be okay.
I promise I won't be on antihistamines. But the point, what I was actually going to say is that you might even.
Well, that took a sharp left turn. Whee!
What I was actually going to say is that I'd be very surprised if we actually, all three of us, outside, having a cookout and having drinks, and something happens, like a flying saucer.
That would be fantastic.
Do you know what?
That would, because we will all be like,
well, then at least at that rate, we can have our own evidence, especially if we catch something going into the ocean. Yeah, then we can be like, "Whoa, we actually just caught our own evidence." That would be amazing.
Got to record it.
Can you hear?
No, that would be my luck. That would be my luck.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I mean that would.
It's right there.
If push comes to shove.
It is so.
If push comes to shove, we can set something up because I do have a tripod, and we can set up a 24-hour stream on that camera. I'll even bring the laptop. We'll set up our own little recording station just for that camera. So no matter what, we can run around and do, have our fun, and it'll be capturing everything in that area while we're there.
I like that. Yeah.
Turn it into a group investigation and see if anything hits the water.
Oh, that too.
Oh my God.
I mean,
because we'll think about it. If everything happens when you least expect it and you're distracted, the best thing we can do is set up our own recording station and then walk away from it and see what happens. It's just like, when a spirit decides that it's a little bit too shy and it doesn't want to interact because there's too many people. Well, that's another reason why a lot of people will leave a camera in a room and just let it record while they move off to something else. It calms the energy down enough for something else to feel the need to interact because they realize no one's there.
Unless you're at my house. Then everything wants
unless you're at Suzanne's house, and then
then you get spirits you don't even know you had, because the one that we had the other day I didn't even know was there. I still don't even know who it was. And I can't find my damn house on the map for nothing. The maps are wrong. I cannot find one. I can't find an aerial view. I tried to Google Earth my house. No. I found one picture, and my neighbor was walking their kids down the street, and that's the only picture I can find. And the streets are wrong. The streets are labeled wrong on the map.
Maybe they were maybe it's trying to tell you something.
Very odd.
Or maybe it's just the fact Google hasn't updated that sector since the first time they ran.
No.
With the cars?
No. The street map is wrong.
Like I said.
The entire neighborhood is wrong. There's only one way in and one way out. It's wrong.
Well, I think the last time they actually, let's see.
Oh, listen to this. My address, I have an odd number address. And, let's say my address is 5. My neighbor should be 7. They're not. They're 9. So they completely skipped a lot.
Okay.
Go figure that one.
Yeah.
Well, they only drive through every once in a while, though.
No, the post office. It skipped a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Quite a bit. Because you got to remember, I mean, when was your house built?
Last year.
Okay, Google Maps only runs every few years to update the maps. So unless that car just flat out never went down that road, they're going to have to hit it again here soon. And there's a lot of new construction around there, apparently.
That's not what I'm saying.
I love the logic.
My neighbor's house was numbered wrong.
That's entirely possible, too.
It was. Because they skipped a house. They skipped a lot.
Sometimes they'll do that in anticipation of future building.
They have 4 roads there, and there's not 4 roads. Yeah. See? Look at confusion like mine.
Wait, are we talking dirt roads or asphalt? Because roads can disappear just as easily as anything else.
Asphalt roads. Nope, not there.
Unless they planned to do it, but then got scrapped.
Nope, never was a thing.
It's quite regular here.
Never was a thing because I had the actual map from where I bought the lot. They had the whole thing drawn out before I even bought the lot or the house.
Mm.
No, it's weird. It's very odd. And then I have the one cemetery down the street is actually the very first family that settled in the dang state of Alabama. And I thought it was just a farmer's private, private family cemetery. Well, it is, but they're the originals, like the dang vampires. I'm like, oh my Lord, they're the original settlers, original ones.
Wow.
You can put Elijah in front of me anytime.
Then over there is a really old cemetery too, but it's so old that the mausoleums and stuff are falling down. So yeah. It's just
the age of the cemetery is also another thing that led me, because I know roughly culturally in that area, sometimes they will let nature overtake things, and that was one of the thoughts I had about those roads.
I had
maybe nature just ate it.
Well, I had water behind my house, and I've had Bruce helping me with it. Bruce has been trying to help me a lot, and we're both struggling. I'm like, no, that's not it. I said, wait till I get home, and I will literally take a video and show you, because neither one of us can find it. I mean, you can't Google or something. Something's amiss. He keeps coming up with some lot.
Maybe it's a clerical error.
He keeps coming up with some cemetery stones in my backyard, and I'm like, well, it's water. It's possible it's on the other side where the field was. I don't know.
Or maybe everything's just underneath the lots.
Yeah, they tore it up and built the lot. Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Maybe everything got buried.
That's possible.
You would think they would have to disclose that, when they sell you.
There are only certain states that has to be disclosed. That is not actual real estate law anywhere. It's just like with a haunted house. Okay, they do not have to tell you the history of the house in order to sell it, because they can just claim, hey, I didn't know anything.
Well, I wouldn't mind buying. I mean, I love my house. I don't mind living there. It's haunted, whatever. It's fine. Nothing's trying to hurt me right now. But, I just wish they had told me, hey, you might have something going on, because, it was built on top of a cemetery or whatever. It's close to one, and da-da-da-da-da.
In England, if you're going to buy a house, they have to disclose who's died in that house, and also if it's haunted.
Well, nobody's died in the house, and they weren't going to know it was haunted because it's brand new.
And that right there is exactly why I said it could be attached to the land.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
There's your answer.
That's what we're thinking, but why? Why? It's the water. I'm pretty sure it's the water.
Or it could be the cemetery.
I'm taking home all these seashells, and the elemental better take them as an offering to calm down and leave me alone, because that's what I'm going to get when I get there.
I think that's really sweet. That's very thoughtful.
Just remember, do not burn sage. Burn San Paulo to calm it down, because the sage, all it's going to do is aggravate it.
Just annoy it.
Y'all are coming. We've investigated. the three of us have investigated at different times on video with each other of my house. So when
yes,
that is true.
When y'all can, that's when we're going to do the big heavy hitter to find out exactly what we need to do to make him go away.
Hey, I'm just thrilled that Walter had a sense of humor, because that was fantastic.
I love Walter.
That's actually unusual.
The other day, I kept trying to talk to Walter when I was with Elizabeth. He wasn't there the other day because I told him I'd go get him a beer, and
he was down the pub.
He was not talking. Nobody was talking.
Maybe he was shy.
He kept. We think it was a woman or a little teenager because he kept green lighting the REM pod like agreeing with us.
And agreed with everything.
He wouldn't talk to us.
Agreed with everything that we said.
Finally, we had to get off and let it go.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Walter. Because Walter was chatty Cathy.
Oh, yes. Walter was excited to talk to us. It was great.
Yep. He was chatty Cathy.
And obsessed with his beer. It was great.
There's the Walter L in the cemetery, and I haven't been able to go back down there to take a picture either. So yeah,
I literally had this image in my head of Homer Simpson, craving beer instead of donuts. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Beer. I said, okay.
I recorded all 2.5 hours of it. It was great.
I said, let me go get you a beer. What kind do you want? And I went down there and I have like 3 different kinds, but I like Corona the best. So I went down there and I got a Corona and I poured half of it in a cup. And I said, I'm pretty sure this is not the kind you're used to, but here you go. Here's a beer. And I sat there and drank it. And I kept looking for the cup to move or like the liquid to sway a little bit. And I was like, if you're going to drink that, you better drink it before it gets hot because I'm going to drink it on you. And it would never move. And I eventually ended up drinking it. And then he didn't talk to us anymore.
That's what he drank his beer.
Well, not only that, but spirits have a different way to actually absorb what's in front of them. They don't necessarily have to physically make it disappear. They can suck the energy out of it. And
I just wanted it to move.
Between that and other atmospheric changes, it will eventually disappear. And it's not just evaporation either.
I wanted it to move or something. You didn't ever do it.
Some kind of notification that he was, taking you up on your offer.
Yeah.
We've gone into left field, so I think we need to go because we have plenty of time now. We need to go to our ex. We need Christopher to sign us off.
Yep, it's already 3:00.
Do we need to say goodbye?
Well, alrighty then. Well, I think he said his alarm for an hour, but yeah, we can do that.
We can go to X.
Where are we going?
We're going. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for listening to us ramble on. We started with aliens. I'm so sorry we went on to ghosts in my house, but everything we said is true.
Well, I did mention
I've got the visual proof.
Yes. Well, as we mentioned at the beginning, paranormal and anything weird and wonderful. So you just had an insight into Susanna's house. So anyway, as I said before, if you got any questions or you have the answers for us, just send us a message.
The pictures. If you have pictures, send us some
pictures. So anyway, bid you goodbye and thank you for watching. Ta-da.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you on next.